Hi girls and guys, it's Mr. Tracky and we're on the right track. Whether you love or hate this game, Fortnite has continued its world dominance. With the build up to Season 5, they've been taking things from the game, sending them through the portal and augmenting them into the real world for us to all salivate over. But the one thing that Fortnite still can't seem to magically make appear is this cross-platform between Xbox and PlayStation. It's been a hot topic for a good few months now. Now, if you didn't know, there was originally cross-platform with Fortnite last year. Accidentally, Epic Games enabled this without telling Sony, and they got a bit of a telling off for it before it was promptly disabled. So there has been crossplay between the two consoles, and it's been proven that it actually can be done. So why is it that Sony are being so stubborn about this? Well, the reality is they really don't need to go cross-platform. They are the #1 selling console in the world right now, and they have been for a long time. It's not the only game that they've denied cross-platform play for. Rocket League was one of them, Minecraft was another, and this probably is purely because of what has happened in the past. When the Xbox 360 came on the scene and tried to steal the limelight from the PlayStation 3, there were plenty of people throwing a lot of money at the Xbox 360, obviously owned by Microsoft, and they were able to acquire deals with so many different gaming developers for exclusivity, and they didn't want cross-platform with the PlayStation 3. Although they weren't actually the #1 selling console at the time, they were very close, but the PlayStation 3 outsold the Xbox 360 by a couple 100,000, both of them nearly selling 80 million consoles in their lifetime. So the reality is, if the PlayStation 4 is the #1 selling console and there are more of them out there than Xbox Ones, then surely most people are more likely to buy a PlayStation 4 to play with their mates as an incentive because there's more people owning a PlayStation. That's the logic behind it. However, I do have a few friends who own Xbox Ones, and I own a PlayStation 4, with the majority of my friends that I've gamed with for years owning PlayStations. Now, would I like the ability to play the game with my mates on Xbox? Yes, because I'd love to shit on all of them, all these Xbox mofos. I'm only joking. I'm not trying to start a console war here, but the pure and plain and simple of it is Sony don't really need to make this gesture, because it's almost in a way a charity handout, helping hand to Xbox as such. Now that is going to cause a debate in itself, which is fine. We can have that down in the comment section. That's what this video is about. But logically, as a business move, they don't need to do it because they are the superior console at the moment, and in their eyes they may be helping the competition. However, the more this happens, the more this game grows, the more Sony have had to think about this, and it seems as if they've finally come round to the idea of crossplay between Xbox and PlayStation. In a recent interview at E3, the head of Sony Interactive Entertainment, Sean Layden, made the statement, "We're hearing it. We're looking at a lot of possibilities. You can imagine that the circumstances around that affect a lot more than just one game. I'm confident we'll get a solution which will be understood and accepted by our gaming community, while at the same time supporting our business." Now, in my personal opinion, this is a very political answer, but compared to their previous answer, which was just a flat out, it's not going to happen, Sony have definitely changed their mind, and they are definitely looking into crossplay. And if you ask me, it's going to happen. It is going to happen. The sheer amount of backlash they have had from their own community, the Sony players wanting this whole cross-platform thing, has been enough to persuade them, in my personal opinion. Who wouldn't want to play another console? And I'd love to something to signify that you play on another console, just for that sheer competitive factor. It's been going on for years, Xbox versus PlayStation, and it's something that is very, very healthy for the gaming community. It's a healthy rivalry that has always been going on between the two companies and between the two set of gaming communities also. But I think both would want to see it happen. It needs to happen, and Sony need to get a grasp of this before it actually comes to bite them back in their arse. It's all good being the dominant force right now, but eventually you may get left lagging behind because two competitors have joined forces. Now, the last thing you want as a company like Sony is to go up against Xbox and Nintendo. It's just not a good move. Even though you're dominant, going up against two is just not the way forward at all. But I do still believe that the biggest driving factor behind the whole reason why they don't want to do it, aside from the rivalry, is sheerly the financial aspect. I believe Sony are going to want some type of incentive or some type of payment, before they even get involved in this, whether that comes from Epic Games, whether it comes from Xbox and Nintendo. I don't know. These are things that are well out of my remit, but it is definitely something that it's getting looked into, and it is going to happen because Sony are not stupid. They've been the dominant force for a while, but their slogan is "This is for the players." So if they want to keep that statement true, then they're going to have to do this crossplay, because that is what it is all about, the players. Guys, let me know down in the comment section, do you believe, if you're an Xbox owner, do you believe this should come across and be allowed? If you're a Nintendo Switch owner, do you think Sony should allow this? If you are a Sony PlayStation owner, do you think this should be allowed? We're currently allowed to play with PC players, and it is a great addition. It is great to know that some of my mates have transitioned because they was playing games like Rainbow Six Siege. They went over to PCs. They no longer own PlayStations. It's nice being able to have a few games with them now, because I've been able to activate my account with a PC player and have them play the game with me. It's just absolutely immense, and it's something that I've always thought about as a gamer. Irrespective of the rivalry between any type of gaming company. So let me know down in the comment section, what are your feelings about crossplay? Do you think it's something that is going to be massive in the future? Do you think Sony need to just pull their finger out and get it sorted? I personally do. I think they're at a point now, you're always going to be dominant in the market. They've proven this. Every single console, they are a dominant force. There's no need to be scared, in my personal opinion. What are you scared about, Sony? What are you scared about? Guys, there are many buttons you could hit, but a like and subscribe button, I hope they tickle your fancy. And as always, guys, don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace.
All right, Mr. Tracky, great video, man. Very sweet victory royale. If you guys enjoyed that gameplay commentary from Mr. Tracky, please be sure to go check out his channel. First link down in the description. And you know what? It looks like Sony is coming around on the idea that crossplay could actually be good. I don't know if it'll be that good for Sony, but it's definitely gonna be good for gamers. Absolutely. Sony's finally coming around on it. And you know what else Sony needs to come around on, man? Sony, how about some backwards compatibility as well, man? I would love to play some Black Ops 2 on my PS4, man. That would be amazing. I don't want to sit around and wait for a remaster. I want to play that shit right now. But anyway, guys, we're not here to talk about Call of Duty. Fortnite Season 5 is just a couple of days away. Now, I didn't really get into Fortnite Season 4 so much with all the stuff going on in COD, but Fortnite Season 5, I am actually hyped for this. It's going to be dropping in a few more days. I believe the exact date for Season 5 is July 12th. And guys, Fortnite is still free to play. Fortnite Battle Royale, the most poppin' game on the planet right now. You can get this for free and play it at your convenience. It's a lot of fun. If you haven't tried it yet, I highly suggest you do. And see guys, this is why Fortnite's taking over, man. Fun, free game. And then you got games that used to be really popular, like Call of Duty. They're out here charging 24 bucks for a 2-year-old COD game that nobody liked. You see what I'm saying, man? It's easy to see why Fortnite is taking over. Epic Games knows what's up, man. Epic Games knows the way. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. Hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay commentary. And if you did, please be sure to go check out Tracky's channel. And make sure you titty smack that like button for me right here on this channel. Thank you all so much. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'll see you on the next one.